guys, we thought we'd do a video today on training your mind. We made a conscious, well, I personally made a conscious decision a few years ago that I wasn't going to watch the news, listen to the news, read newspapers. And many people, even today, say that I'm just ignorant. But, you know, it's a life choice doing things like that. I mean, my kids don't watch the news either. I mean, if something comes up in their Facebook feed, that's how we find things out. And if something happens that's that important, somebody will tell you. I mean, you know, the older generation tend to thrive on the news and current affair and what's happening to somebody else. And
all the news every hour. You know, we've got the 4:30 news, the 5 o'clock news, the 6:30, the 6 o'clock news, the 6:30 news, the 7 o'clock news, and then it stops until 10:30.
Then we can start all over again. And it's like, you know, when you tend to fill your head with, you know, all this negative stuff that is going on the news, and I guarantee 99% of it is negative. I'm yet to see any news that's really positive, and if it is, it gets limited airtime. You're setting yourself up for disaster. I mean, who cares really what's happening somewhere else? I mean, the way I see it,
it's not affecting you.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Well, no, I rephrase that. It's not a matter of not caring. It's a matter of not becoming a part of it and not emotionally connecting yourself to it. I know a few people, my parents included actually, that tend to get so emotionally connected to things that actually have absolutely nothing to do with them and don't even indirectly affect their lives whatsoever. Yet it's like the world's going to end if you know, they don't hear what's happening. And
every 5 minutes
they'll ring me and oh, have you heard? That'd be no, I don't watch the news. So, you know, they'll start a conversation and think I know what they're talking about, and I'm like, no idea. I found out via Facebook that we actually have a federal election in September. I had no idea. And actually, it was the other day I was driving past the station at like 6 o'clock in the morning, and
very rare occasion, Matt.
Yeah, really rare. I was taking Carly to work, and there were some people at the station handing out flyers with vote whoever, and I went, oh, there's an election coming up. And then it was a bit later on, and Carly went, oh, guess what? There's a federal election going on. Really? Oh, I'll remember the date. No doubt I'll see something somewhere. But, you know, I had no idea. But so many people get so emotional and so wound up and so...
have to be a part of it.
Yeah, it's like, why? You know, if it doesn't directly affect you, why allow it to
take over?
Yeah, and take your energy and you know,
it's draining just talking about it.
Yes,
I'm tired.
I like talking about it. It really makes me tired too. It's like,
I'm tired before.
You know, I'm not saying be ignorant. I'm just saying choose what you actually listen to and choose what you're reading and think about, you know, you want to educate yourself. You want to keep, you know, learning things. You want to feel
never too old to learn, and you're never too young to learn.
Yeah, exactly. Never too young and never too old. But yeah, be
positive,
selective,
not negative.
Fill yourself with more positive and less negative. And, you know, if you don't think you can live without the news, try and wean yourself off it a little bit. You know, instead of watching 12 news broadcasts in one day, try and cut it down to 10, and then, you know, maybe 8 and maybe 6 until, you know, you realise you don't actually really need it all the time. And when you get in the car, and instead of having the radio on, put a CD on. You know, we'll do another video tomorrow on a little bit more of things that you can actually listen to and read, as opposed to your mainstream that you're getting. But yeah, start making some choices, you know, and you know, it's just reprogramming yourself, and you know, it's a step in the direction of changing your life. You know, it's one step closer to
a better life.
Yeah, and yeah, getting what you want. Because the more negative things you fill your mind with, the harder it is to cut through that and get to where you want to be. It's kind of like, you know, walking through mangroves and not being able to get through them because you don't have one of those, what are those knifey things called?
Can't say I personally had that experience.
Machete. You haven't got a machete to cut through all the crap to get through the end so you can see the pretty field on the other side. That's a pretty good analogy, wasn't it?
Still can't say I've had that experience myself.
Well, neither have I. I'm just really visual. Sounded pretty cool. Alright, anyway.
Random.
Just be careful, guys. Like, you know, really, really be conscious about what you're listening to and how often you're listening to it. And, you know, instead of being passionate about, you know, what a screwed up job the Prime Minister of Australia happens to be doing, or, you know, how many people have been killed today, or whatever, be more passionate about your own life and be more passionate about what you want to do with your life. You know?
Focus on something else.
Yeah, focus on something positive. Sorry, I got the dog on my lap if you wonder what I'm doing. Give me a little pat. They want to be in the video today. It took us a while to get a bit organised because the little animals were being a little bit frisky.
They're sleepy and don't want anything to do with you until the camera comes out.
Gotta love them.
They want to be famous. They are famous, aren't you, baby?
Anyway, guys, so just think about it, you know, before you actually sit down with your dinner and you know, start to watch the, we've got a Mexican standoff going on over here. We've got a couple of cats that don't actually like each other, hard to believe. They've been together for 3 years, and now Daisy's starting to bark, if you're wondering what that noise is. Yeah, just think about it before you start, you know, sit down with your evening meal in front of the news and start filling yourself with all the crap that's gone on in the world today. Flick it on another channel, or better still, turn it off and talk to your family and see what's actually going on in their lives for a change, because that directly affects you.
You can bet money on there's something you don't know about their day.
Yeah, start to learn more about your family, learn more about your kids, learn more about your partner, learn more about your parents, whoever is around you. You know, talk to people in the same room as you. You know, I've always had this philosophy that nothing is more important than what my children have to say. You know, I don't care what I'm listening to, I don't care what is on the television, I don't care anything. Nothing is more important than what my kids have to say.
Some people would disagree with that.
Yeah, my parents disagree with that.
Well, I wasn't going to say who they were.
You walk in with the news is on at my parents' place and it's like, shh, don't talk. So, what? Don't quite understand how what's happening on TV in America is actually going to affect us at all. Like, what I have to say is far more important. However,
each to their own.
Each to their own. I'm not criticising or judging anybody. I'm just saying that's my thing. So, yeah, just give it a go. You know, just turn that telly off and have a conversation with those closest to you. You may be surprised. You may actually like it for a change. Anyway, until our next video, take it easy and we'll catch you later. Bye.
Bye.